Hi guys, it's Wilson Life, and today I'm actually going to be doing a video request from my friend Khillian. She's doing a school project and they are asking about cosplay and how cosplay works. Or she's asking that. I think it's probably for like a psychology class or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a cosplay interview today and tell you guys about how I started cosplaying and just different questions that some people might have about cosplaying. Now, I don't cosplay anymore. I'm kind of over that anime stage in my life, but I figured, hey, I'm going to wear the wig and talk to you openly about what cosplay is and how it can be defined. Okay, so question number one is, how would you define cosplay? Now, I would define cosplay, and I know there's lots of different kinds of adult costuming, but as trying to dress up like an anime character and trying to resemble that anime character the absolute best you can. Number two, what factors led you to start cosplaying? At the time, I kind of liked this one guy, and he was going to go to his first anime convention at RadCon 2010, and I thought, hey, why don't I cosplay? So I decided to try it. Love of anime, some excess money are the two main factors for most people that cosplay. What was your first cosplay? When and as who? My first cosplay was Naruno Sagawa. It was at RadCon 2010. It was kind of a closet cosplay. Like, I bought the pieces from like Goodwill and Value Village and tried to replicate the best I can. I didn't have a wig or anything. How others reacted. Now, this varied from the outside perspective and the inside perspective. The outside perspective, and I mean like when I uploaded my cosplay photos to Facebook and stuff, I actually got a pretty positive reaction. Like, people thought it was either cute or they wanted to know more, but I don't know what they were thinking, and I mean, I'm sure they thought I was pretty strange for doing cosplay, but that's okay. I mean, I've been known for being a little strange anyway. The inside perspective, meaning inside the con, and I'm talking about like my Lucky Star cosplay, it was okay. Like, people thought it was cute if they mentioned my costume at all. It was kind of like last year's fashion or something, because inside the cosplay culture there is styles and there is trends. Like, if I wanted to do a popular costume, I should have done Hitalia. How do you obtain costumes? Do you make or buy them? This varied. Like, my Lucky Star costume was made by my grandmother. She did a really great job. Another costume that I wore was a schoolgirl uniform, which was bought and it didn't fit right. The two maid costumes that I did, those were both purchased. One of them was purchased at a like adult costume store, and the other one was purchased online. And the one that both of the costumes that I purchased online did not fit. That's the thing about buying cosplay costumes, is that it's such a gamble, because unless you're buying something from an American, you don't know what size you're getting. No matter how much you check the measurements and stuff like that, it seems like when I've received my costumes, they've always been super small, and I've had other people have the same experience. How do you feel about other cosplayers? Well, I think that other cosplayers are just doing what they like to do. You know, because of course any nerdy hobby is gonna get some negative criticism, but you know, they're just doing what they want to do, and I had a lot of fun in the previous experience that I had with cosplaying. I look up to the people that like really go out of their way to make it look just like the character. I know this girl named Jen. She goes all out and she plans out her costumes like all year long, and they always look really well done, and her photo shoots are always really well done. And how do you feel about cosplay? Do you feel that it's a social taboo? Yes and no. I feel like cosplay is becoming more known to people, and anime is kind of becoming more of a prominent subculture, so I suppose it's not necessarily a huge social taboo. Is best cosplay experience, and what was your worst? My best cosplay experience was meeting all of the awesome people at ConEcoCon, or it was actually called OtakuCon back then, back in 2010. And my worst experience was going to SoccerCon with people that I didn't know very well, and they ended up ditching me, and I didn't end up having a great time at all. I actually remember sitting in the hallway of that convention center. Now this was kind of in like a cubby, so nobody could like see me. I was like crying. I'm like, Mom, I want to come home. And I was like with these people, and I was like, oh my god. And these people were driving me nuts. I want to get out of there. So the last question here is, how do you think people who don't do cosplay view it? I think most people that see cosplay in mainstream society, if they're open-minded at all, I'd hope they'd just be like, okay, you know, that's cool if, you know, whatever floats your... The people that are closed-minded about things might think that cosplayers are freaks, just like Star Trek-y people are freaks and whatever, and but I guess it comes with maturity to open up your mind to other people's hobbies and things like that. So that's really all I had to say today. And Khillian, I hope these answers were good, and I hope I didn't run on too long. So I will see you guys later, I guess. Bye!
Something is about to be born. There's a restlessness in me, keeps me up until the dawn. There